What he talking about? He ain't talking about none. He ain't talking about none. Oh shit. Motherfucker. Oh! Stupid. Yo. Who the fuck are you? No, seriously, who are you? Not who are you when things are going smooth, when things are just going out the way you planned it. It's really who are you when everything goes to shit, right? When that nice little plan, the nice little direction and target you have set out is so smooth that it's just like you're basically teleporting to that. You're not really putting any work, it just feels natural. Motivation's there, your discipline routine's there. It's easy to fucking be a G. I mean, it's easy to be at this elevated state. But who are you when everything goes to shit? When what you planned, what you said, is not coming through. That's the fucking question. Who are you? Turns out I'm a bitch. Now, why do I say that? Look, when I first started making these videos, I told you guys I'm gonna be posting mostly of like my life, right? I'm not just gonna spew out these ideas that I listen and learn about that I don't apply. Okay, I'm constantly applying these motherfuckers. And God is so great that he will test me in these things. Because at the end of the day, that's all I'm searching for. So you think someone's just gonna pop up on the internet or even in real life, talk all this shit, preach all this shit and not be tested? That's insanity, of course. And oh boy, have I been tested. So, like I said, it's very fucking easy to say all these mind things and how to think properly and how to get your soul elevated and what to do in this circumstance when your mind is going against you and your emotions are that way. But in the moment, who are you? Because it's very easy to apply those things when things are going well. So, what has happened? Well, I'll tell you guys this. I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. The whole point of my fucking YouTube is to throw myself out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I truly believe in the long run, this will pan out the way that I want it to. Even if I'm taking a couple routes in and out of the fucking road, I will somehow enter that destination. Well, here's the thing. Why do I say that I'm a bitch? Because when the bottom falls out, you don't fall back necessarily to your expectations or habits you set in place. You fall back to the standards of what you have already accomplished. So no matter how hard you try to ingrain these new tactics and ideas, when things go bad, your mind is gonna take you right back to what works, even if it doesn't work for your best interest. So here's the thing. For the past week, I have not been working. I have not been working. And maybe I spoke a little too soon because a lot of things have to be processed in order for me to start working. And I think it was a fucking wonderful test. I see it now. I didn't see it then. I didn't see it even throughout the week. But I see it now that it's been a test all along. And it's very, 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 very easy to fall into a narrow mindset of what is happening now and where you forget everything else. Not only that, I had to put myself out there like, hey guys, I got a new job. So I got the news that it might take a little longer, the hiring process, for me to get to where I need to get to. And that gave me a lot of free time. Good, right? You would think, okay, now he's got more time. Now he can do this, now he can do that. That's what my new goals and habits were. That's what I planned to do. But the fact of the matter was that for some reason, my ego and myself took a hit from this not working. I'm not getting no income. Things are not going the way that I planned. And I'm becoming very ungrateful. And it starts small. You guys need to be able to recognize this shit. You need to. I'm talking to my addicts. I'm talking to the people that constantly fall back into a routine or a habit that is obviously self-destructive. Whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whether it's a drug abuse, whatever. Or sleeping. That's, for me, is a big one. Sleeping in. And you need to realize when you start slipping. Okay? So this was not a missed opportunity. right? Although I could have used my time a lot more efficiently, I could have done things a lot better, and I could have learned so many new things while being grateful that God gave me time to do so. Instead, I fell back and I became very, I want to say, passive, and I don't like that. Ha! Gay! I mean, I started skipping gym. I started skipping my routines. I started skipping my meals. I started sleeping in like a lot. I mean, I had maybe 2 days in this past week where I slept almost all day. Now, this is who I used to be. These are the automatic responses that I had. But why? How did this happen? Well, it starts slow. You don't realize it. It's crazy. I like to say right now that I slipped into depression for you guys to show you that you're going to get out. You have to get out. And I can get out. And I will get out. And I did get out. So you first need to realize these patterns, okay? You need to realize these patterns. And how does it start slipping? For me, I didn't get what I want. So my self-conscious, my self-esteem kind of lowered a little bit. That made room for a lot of things. Made room for seeking pleasure. Made room for allowing things to just say, fuck it. I have a tendency of saying, fuck it. Fuck it all to shit. So it gives room for that. Once I start slipping throughout the day, I start letting other things slip. My routine, my diet, my social life, the people that I'm with. And it's also very difficult. I don't want to blame this person that I'm talking to. I'm talking to this person and we spent a couple nights together and it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's very, very difficult. And I understand why so many men fall into this. But it's very difficult to have a woman in your life and you not succumb to her comfort and nurturing nature. To wake up at 3 a.m. and you got some chick with you that you just want to be there with, maybe even, handle some business instead of going out and doing what you have to do. It's very hard. It's very hard. Now, me and this person have the same kind of goals in life, so it should be a lot easier to be like, all right, Ben, let's go. Come on. Let's get up. Let's go to the gym. But it happens. We start slipping. And so for 3 days straight, I was slipping. Just spending time with her all day and then all night. And then, little by little, just forgetting my shit. And that's a problem. Now, I don't blame her at all because even before her, I was already slipping because of my self-esteem, as I was saying before. Anyways, that extended over to a week. Now I got lazy. I didn't want to do nothing. My motivation was gone. My discipline, nowhere to be found. It was like, I understand. You need to understand this, guys. I've risen out of this state before. Never this quickly. Never this quickly. Usually it takes me weeks, maybe months, right? And sometimes I don't get out of it. I fall into drugs. But this whole week I didn't have a craving. I didn't want to drink. Shit, I didn't even want to fucking, be out. So that's a win. But I don't like how I feel. I don't like how I start slipping. Your mind gets so comfortable with comfortability. It is insane. Be very careful with that. Be very, very careful. It is your destruction. It can be mine. It was mine. I was leading down that path. And it made room. Not only does laziness and sleeping in and all that bullshit and a woman's comfort take you to destruction, but it makes room for other things. I didn't want to make a video all week because I was just doubting. I'm like, I haven't improved in my videos. I haven't learned how to edit. I have no good ideas. I haven't articulated a good idea. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And these thoughts just keep coming in. I'm doubting myself. I'm like, fuck. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to get out. I see what this is. This is a test. It's a test. And I passed the test guessing. So, how do you get out? You just do it. If you already have a routine, if you already have the things that you have to do, punk yourself into doing it. Like, damn, I don't feel like doing this, damn, I'm down, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. This is just the only way to do it. That's why I'm just speaking to a camera right now. My next videos should be better. I don't want to speak anything into existence that hasn't happened yet. But I just need to start posting. I just need to start doing that. Do something, man. Figure it out. So yeah, I realized this. I've journaled it. I've recognized every single step, how I start slipping. And straight up, if you cannot control yourself and if you cannot put yourself in a position where you slip and come back up, remove all distractions. Now, I like this person I'm talking to a lot, so I'm gonna make sure that I make it work and I get up and I do my business, because at the end of the day, I'm doing it in a way for both of us. We're trying to both better ourselves, all right? I don't wanna have to cut that off because I can't seem to do as I say. Despicable. Damn. Anyways, I need to get out of the house. That's all I know. But as I sit here and I reflect, what did I really, really learn? And besides the whole having, awareness on what makes you slip, why you even slip, it's gotta be deeper than that. What is it? Why did I even, or how did I even allow this thing that I already know? It's very difficult. I can't miss this. You can't miss these lessons. And for me, maybe I took it too personal. Maybe I'm still very much in the self, in the ego. Or maybe my why is not being reminded. I don't understand. Because it shouldn't have happened. But of course, life happens. All I know is that I'm becoming faster at this. And now I am aware. At the end of the day, that's the main goal. So keep track. Know where you're going. If things don't go your way, there's an opportunity hidden there. I missed that opportunity, which was time. Many people don't have time. I had a week. And I gotta stop, I guess, putting my value in an outcome. And it just doesn't feel right. There's gotta be something deeper. Maybe it's just not that serious, bro. You gotta laugh it off.